Okay, I said I'm alive. Alive. We're alive. Hello, everybody. Hello. Here we go. This is going to be. Ooh, what does the camera not like? Camera doesn't like something. We're going to be a live video chat show for adults. Oh, sorry about that. Dog alert. For adults because they use sharp things like scissors and needles and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we like to interact with the chat room all night long. So all I need to do is find my chat room and then we can begin. Let's see what we can find. We don't want that one. I was watching Cindy earlier today and she was doing some fun things on her desk. And now I'm going to be doing some fun things on my desk. So, boy, look at everybody's all piling into the room. Sharon and Angela and Brenda. Good to see you all. I'm glad to see you here. And all of those in the balcony. Call me Glitter. Heavens to Betsy. I was hoping and praying you would come in here. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on Call Me Glitter. I met her in somebody else's room. I go to so many rooms I couldn't tell you which room it was, but I do go to other people's rooms, and we were talking, and obviously she likes glitter, because she's got glitter in her name, and I promised her that I would show her my glitter collection. So, are you all ready for this? This is a great warm up. This is a great warm up to show my glitters off. I don't get to show them off very often. I will say, but I have quite a few, and I'm going to show you my favorite, some of my favorites. So I got this little caddy right here, and I got some others up here scattered around. You're going to love it, I promise. You're going to love it. I know that most of you all have seen my glitters. Um, I've collected glitter, over the years, quite a few times, and I've thought, off and on, over and over, what am I going to do? How can I use my glitters? And somewhere, I'm pretty sure I saw it on the internet. I'm pretty sure I'm not the inventor of this. Okay, I'm not the inventor. No, no, I'm just a crafter love of glitter. And so I went to the flea markets and the yard sales and all kinds of places, and I hunt for salt and pepper shakers. And they don't have to match. You don't have to have both of them. They could be lonely uh, uh, salt and pepper shakers that are by themselves, and you can't find a match. You don't need a match. No, it's a print. It's a print out from a coloring book that I have, and but I put it in a little book that a little. I made a little book out of them, and now I got glitter all over her. I'm gonna have to put some glitter on her now. But this is I got some doll books, coloring books, and dress books. Let me show you real quick. Dolls and dresses, and some of them are just the dresses, and then some are with the dolls, and then I put their faces on them. I add faces to them, and these particular dolls, they have their dresses and their heads on them, but I do have others that I put their heads on, put their arms and their legs on and their heads, and they're from a coloring book, and some of the coloring books have the girls with their heads on. So I've taken some of those pictures and made this little booklet up. just something fun to do. And then we've been working in this little book, and I did this today, and then we did this one the other day, and so we've been working in here, working in this little book for fun. We made a little doll book up, and we decorated her and everything. But anyway, back to my glitter. get me off, get me off helter skelter. This is what I do with my glitter. So I've got dark purple and light purple, and I've got a dark blue, and then I have a limey green. Some of these that I only have a little bit of light blue are really really old glitters, and some of the newer glitters that I've gotten, you can see I got these salt and pepper shakers in this whole little square, and I bought this whole thing full of this square ones, and I've got more squares up there. And so anyway, I wanted the little tray, and I wanted some of the salt shakers too. But this is like if you're going to have a party and you buy the big bulky thing. But I've got pink and silver and red and green and gold and more silver. So anyway, this is my little glitter collection. And so whenever I need something, I can just pull it right down, and without any problem whatsoever, I can have whatever color at my fingertips. And of course, the way I use my glitter is I put glue down, and then I sprinkle it with glitter like a salt shaker, and then you just tap it off in the garbage, clean, no mess, easy cleanup. And that's the reason why I do my glitter that way. So this one won't fit. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that whenever you want what do you make with them? My dolls, my coloring book, it's just a coloring book. And I make I don't really make anything that I know of. Make. Um, but I wanted to show you my glitter collection because I knew that you liked glitter, and that's some of my things. But the dolls, I do have a little bit of a doll collection. And what did I do? What have I done with my dolls? I've got paper dolls. I do paper dolls. I do a lot of paper dolls. And let's see if I can find some paper dolls for you to show you some of my dolls. We make paper dolls, and this little paper doll was made out of some painty papers, and then I give them arms and legs. So this is some of my dolls. I've made origami dresses. This is an origami dress, and I haven't put a doll on her yet. And this is an antique doll dress from the Dottie, and I believe that was Dagwood and Blondie doll collections. And this is an old-fashioned outfit out of a real paper doll kit. And I use playing cards to make dolls. And this is some of my dresses in here. I collect little dolls. Cindy gave me this, and I use them for inspiration. And then these dolls came out of a magazine, and I've just cut them out for inspiration to use in my art or to do something with. And then here's a little doll, and she came out of a magazine. So she qualifies for a paper doll. I just need to add her some legs, put a bow in her hair. I can still decorate them on here. I haven't been in this box for a little while. I kind of lost it. And now it's found. Oh, here's one of my Thanksgiving dolls that I've made. Actually, I think Jassy made this. Jassy made me some dolls. I sent this out last year to everybody, and it's a little paper doll printed out, and it comes like this when you print it, and you cut everything, you fold it together on the seam, and she lines up to front and back, and then you can cut this side of her out perfectly front and back at the same time. These are just some little cards that I had. I've got hair down in here, things to make paper dolls with, and there's probably some other paper dolls down there too. But yep, we do paper dolls. There's Brad. Hi, Brad. Hi, Janet Nash. I better move on, or I'm gonna get behind. So you didn't get a foldy doll. Well, I'm sure you got something else. If you didn't get one of those, uh, I had some. I didn't have enough to go around, but I gave everybody something. I'm sure I substituted because I do that. If I can't give everybody the same thing, I give something just as good. So there's Dana. Welcome, welcome. I don't really have a plan tonight. I've been sitting in here getting. I got my Happy Mail all together and addressed and ready for tomorrow's mail. I should have had it done yesterday. And of course, I'm a little behind. So what do y'all want to do tonight? What do you want to do? I know, Becca. I don't have a plan. See, I think I'll just stop right here. We can do anything you want. I've got, I've got, I've got this book we could play with. We can do some doodles. I love that. We could do watercolor doodles, and I can show you how to do these little faces. You take your round object when you put it down, you scooch it off to one side, and it looks like a face. It looks like a a flying planet. Yeah, quick, Rebecca. Tell me what to do. So here's some more girls. This was cute. I enjoyed doing this. We could watercolor this. What is my favorite thing to do? Oh my heavens. Please, you guys. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. I got these. These little kitty cats were given to me by Esther. So we'll do the next kitty. So that worked out real good. It's done with pencils, I think. Maybe some markers. Pencils. See, here's the kitty over here. I did this one. They should have sparkles on her spots. I put gold in them, but they're not shiny enough. So let's do another one of these. So Calmy is new, so everybody say hello to Calmy. And she came in here just to see me and my glitter collection. Oh, okay. How's that? Is that better? So we're going to do a kitty cat first. Fred's asleep. Oh, he's cuddled up. Let's see what my dogs are doing. They've been following me around like I've got something for them to eat. Brian says it's better now. Candy's good. Good. Good to see that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. So, anyway, I'm going to do this kitty cat for starters. So, let's see. I'm just going to pick this one. Now, this is going to be a challenge because it's a white cat. a white cat. So we need to have a drawing. I need a felt tip pen is what I need. But I've got a gel pen. I need a permanent gel pen is what I need. What I need and what I want and what I'm going to get are three different things. Hi, Colleen. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to start off with the kitty cat. I'm going to try to make him real big right here. So I'm going to make his back right here. And then his tail's going to come up like right here. Like that. And the kitty cat's tail is going to go right there. And then his head is going to be boop, one ear, boop, another ear. There's his head. I should make him a springy head like this is. It's got a little puffy dot underneath it. There's the front. Now the back here has a knee and a foot, a paw, I guess you could say. Then up here we got two paws, like that. I want to know how. I've never seen a kitty cat with such precise circles. So maybe we could do those. Let's see. Could we do those with other paper? Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Diane. Come on in. Everybody's piling in. So for the eyes, two little eyes with a heart nose and a nice big smile with whiskers. And then other than the dots, the polka dots, that's all of the cat. Now, you know, I have never painted a white cat before. That would be interesting. And then the background, I should do a background. Did everybody see the glitter? Does anybody else do we need to do glitter on this kitty cat? Is this going to be a glitter night? We can. So, I think I'm going to try to find some, I'm trying to think if I have anything. I've got black, and then I can use my gold pen to outline the black circles. And I do have some circle punches we can use. I'll just punch out a couple of those. They're a good size. I do have a heart. I can use that for the nose, or I can paint it on. Okay, that's the only hole punch I see. And I need to get my my big hole punch out. This is a 2 1/4, and I'm getting ready to do some um, coins, some ATC coins. If anybody wants to do a coin trade, you need to contact Cindy Levin, and she will sign you up to a ATC coin trade. And my particular coin hole, the diameter is 2 1/4, even though they are supposed to be 2 1/2. But I really don't think my little my little one here is that big of a deal to not count as a coin. So I'm cutting. I did this. I glued all the extra tissue paper I had left over from Dee Dee Willingham's trade, and I glued them on this piece of paper. And now I've cut these coins out, and we can decorate these coins for next month's trade. So I'm already getting them started, Cindy. Getting them started. So what I wanted to do here is do a black one. Just a couple, and see if I can just use that for my circles. That's the only one I see at this moment. I've been trying to figure out how to store my my punches over here so I can get to them. So I'm going to make this one half the size. And I know it won't fit right there, but I can cut it down. I can cut it down like that one. And then I think these are perfect for the size. And then I could take the other half and cut it down a little bit. Hey, Joe, when you fed Abby in here, did you watch her eat it?
Yeah.
Abby ate it? Okay,
Yeah.
just checking because they were both in here
Yeah.
acting like they were starving. They were
Oh, well.
pretending. They were pretending.
She ate most of it in the kitchen.
Okay, just checking. Because Nora come in and I didn't know if Nora got custody of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nora gets into Abby's food and finishes it off, which is fine, but I want Abby to get enough too. So we have to watch and make sure Abby gets to eat. So anyway, I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to how many of these do we want? One there, one there. I like 3. Kind of make them abstract. And then this one here can go on her tail. I could put one up here. Oh, over her eye, maybe. She has one on her eye on the thing, but I don't like that. I'm just going to do one like that. And then this one over here. like that on her tail. Okay, I'm going to glue those down. And first, I'm going to use my gold pen, see if I can do it justice and add gold to it. We'll try it. It's a little fiddly. So, what's everybody been doing today? Has anybody been doing anything fun? If you haven't been doing anything, then what have you been watching? Hi, Margaret and Goldie. Hello, everybody coming in. A collage glitter. Well, collage glitter. Give me some samples. I could put glitter. I know I'm putting gold on this, but I could put glitter on these dots. Might be a little testy, but I could probably work it out. It seems like I got some Happy Mail over here. I think I did. Got some Happy Mail. Can you tell I've got the glitter or the gold on it? I could try to do some glitter art. I'm not opposed. Come on. Put one up here. Okay. There's the polka dots. Okay, let's put that over there and look over here. Did I get some Happy Mail yesterday? I did. I got some Happy Mail from Sharon. Sharon, I got your Happy Mail. Woohoo! It made it. It made it. It had a little tear right here on the end, but it made it. I think she sent me some paper clips. Another great swap. Thank you, Sharon. I should glue these down first. Actually, I'm going to paint her first. So the dots are all going to come off, but I'm going to hang on to them and put them down last. So there's our dot collection. So this is what Sharon sent me. Oh, look at this paper clip. Isn't that cute? Look, she's got baby ones just, oh, look at what Sharon did. Oh my heavens. She's got a paper clip inside, okay? And then on the bottom of the paper clip, she's got a charm. And this is kind of like a shell and then another real shell on top of the shell. Isn't that cute? Oh my heavens. I tell you, you guys never cease to amaze me of the talent that comes through my art room. You guys, and look at the fish on that. I'm still discovering. And she sent me a lot of stickers in here. And if I can get them all out. Sharon does beautiful work. And this, the these stickers are on plastic, and they've got a little bit of static. Maybe we could put these around the kitty cat. Yeah. Soulful. Is our kitty cat soulful? I think so. Now here's some more paper clips that she made. And this one's got like a ribbon on top of it, or a piece of paper that she really, really decorated pretty. Isn't that pretty? With the stickles around it. That's a paper clip. And this I got that off of those, I guess. And here's another paper clip that's got a little bird on it, and it says celebrate. Isn't that the cutest? My camera is going crazy today. But these are paper clips. Like this. So I'm going to have to look for me some paper clips like this. Why is my camera acting crazy? And this one is so cute again. Look at she's got this braided, it's kind of like a ribbon net. It's probably a ribbon, and then she's got a little fish on the made it like a seaside, and a pretty little satin ribbon. That is so cute. Cute, cute, cute. And these are cute. So I will put some of these paper clips in my cart. I need to zoom out a bit, you think? Will that stop it? So other than the stickers, here's the stickers. And we might be able to use these stickers around the kitty cat. They're leaves and summertime. Oh, look at this. Look at the raspberries. I love raspberries. Blackberries. Sorry, they're blackberries. So I can decide what I want to do with those. And then here's a rose. That's pretty. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. There you go. It's not how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you succeed in rising up. Oh, look at the fairies. Oh, little fairies. Aren't they the sweetest? Oh, look at that. Those are sweet. Those are super, super sweet. Um, I wanted to show you the doll book that I had here that was working on today. I'm taking a little break. um, when I colored this girl here, I had some tissue paper from when I got Dee Dee's Happy Mail, and this was all part of the tissue papers that she sent me. And there was some kind of a little rose here in the background of her dress. And I said, oh, I'm going to use that tissue paper. So I put it down, and then I put the other piece of the tissue paper up here. So these were added onto the page. And as you can see, I will probably color the background. You can really spruce up your art no matter what you're doing by adding things to it. So don't be afraid to add anything to your art and enhance it. So So as I have here, I'm going to hang on to that. I love this little rose. And I'm going to move my paper clips so we can get back to our kitty cat. These are so precious. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you, dear. So I'm going to try and put white on here. Now, you can use plain white paint or you can use gesso. And I have some gesso and I'm going to try use because it's thicker. It's a thicker white. And sometimes it's easier to paint a white object if you want it stark white. So we're going to try using this here. Let me get rid of this one, this drink. My desk is just not big enough. Hang on to the glue. I can put this glue up. Put this back over here. There. So let me get a little paintbrush, and I am going to use a small one. So I'm just going to dip right out of the jar. And I'm going to paint this kitty cat white. And I'm going to try to stay inside the black line. We'll see. We'll just see how that works. I probably should have just did a paper kitty cat. But it's always nice to try new things. Try it out. And it's not super, super white on top of this vanilla. I call this a vanilla shade. Vanilla, which is an antique white with some kind of parchment flavor. But I think the white will, I might have to do 2 coats, but I think the white will help. This will help. So it's got a tricky going around that ink pen. I should have used a permanent ink pen. That's what I should have done. But we're going to manage. We're going to manage. We'll do it. We're going to do it. It's going to work out. So anyway, I was talking about Cindy, and she is doing a coin trade. If you would like to sign up, she can tell you the details. It's 3 coins, ATC coins, and she's just doing one trade, one name per person, and you send that person 3 coins. 3 coins. And I've already got mine started. And that is a good thing. And this month, we were doing, in my room here, we've been doing hidden paper clips for this month. And did I say what we were going to do next month already? I think we've pushed off tags forever. It's time to do tags. You said, but I forgot. You forgot. Okay. Cindy said she would post something in the group about signing up for coins. So if you'd like to do the coin trade, it'd just be one person and you have to send 3 coins. And the coins are just like ATC cards, artist trading cards, only they're coins. And they're usually around 2.5 inches round. And if you just find a lid or figure out how to make a circle uh, the best you can regarding the 2.5 inches. So it didn't take me long to do this little kitty cat. It's uh it's going to be sketchy. It's not going to be perfect because I should have just did this white first before I did any of the facial expressions. That's what I should have done. But that's okay. You can do yours better than mine. If anybody wants to paint along, please do. You're invited. I like it when you all craft along with me. Nobody likes to craft by themselves. So she's just going to have some texture on her a little bit. So, what else can I tell you? What else? Um, that's right, Goldie. Thank you, Goldie. You're learning some new things? Okay. I can show you some of my other ATC coins and show you some examples. I can show you some coin examples. We've had coin trades in my room here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this just like that, and my computer, and I don't know what's going on, acting funny. And then I've got a white marker. I've got white markers and I've got a white pencil. So I'm going to see if I can do some shading with the white pencils and things, uh, you know, after that dries. Let's see. Okay. Then let me get my, I'll go, while this is drying, I'll go get my coins out and show you my coin collection. Put that paper clip over there. This is going to look cute. I'm going to use those. Mm. I keep my coins in a Pringle can because that's what they fit. That's what they fit in. So if you've got If you have to go to the store and buy anything, go buy you a can of Pringles. But get the round kind, not the oval. Some of the cans are oval. But in here are some of my coins that I've traded. Here's one from Sharon Lombard. This is from Butterroll. This is another one from Butterroll. I've never had my camera do that kind of thing before. This is another one from Sharon. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry. I think this one's from me. This is one of mine. And technically, I kind of do my coins like a little cluster, a little round cluster. And I try to keep it, round for the most part. But there's a few things that hang off the edge. I don't know why it's doing that, Angela. So, Vanessa. So you'll have to bear with me. And this was from Angela. Don't know why it's doing it. I can't explain it. This one's from Margaret. I've got more. Oh, this one's from Jennifer. I love Jennifer. Look at how good she did. That's the best one out of the whole group. The best one right there. That's the best one. She gave me two. She gave me a bear, and then she gave me a eagle. If I had to judge, this would be first place. And then this one's from Brenda. Do what you love and do it often. So these are going to give you ideas if you join up for Cindy's trade. Cindy's having a trade. Now for some reason I've got a Twinchie in here. A Twinchie landed in my coins and it's from Cheryl. And she's got a charm on there. It's so cute. Uh-oh, I got a paper jam. I'm trying to let this dry. I don't know why it's stuck. Something must be bigger than 2.5 inches. And that's a possibility. If it's bigger than 2.5 inches, it was a little big, but that's okay. I still accept it. So here's one. This is from Jassy. All glittery. And this one doesn't have a name. Oh, this is from Debbie Howard. Isn't that cute? That was Christmas-ish. This is from Colleen. And she put, it's a print of a mushroom house. And it says, life is good. It's a mushroom. And then this one is of a gnome from Colleen. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe it's just got too many things to look at. And this one's from Janet Nash. It's not liking shiny things today. That's Janet Nash. And this came off of, I bet that one, I don't know, but Shannon Pratt at Art Junkies, she has a circle, and this is a label, but it ended up in my coins because it was round, so I kept it. Just added it to the collection. This is Michelle. I'm going to have to quit if it's going to act up on me. This one's cute. This is from Sharon R. There's another one from Sharon R. And it's not 2.5, it's like 2 inches, and that's fine. I accept it. This one says Beth. I made this one. And this was from Cheryl. It's a Twinchie. And she put brother on there for me. That's for my brother. And this one's from Butter Roll. And it's up on a puffy sticker. Puffy dots. 3D. Oh, look at this one. I love it. This one is from Goldie. Look at this. Isn't that cute? I think this one was from Debbie. And there's another one from Goldie in the library. She decorated the other side too. Double-sided. Is your Michelle too glitter? Well, how nice. We'll try to remember. I won't guarantee I'll remember because my brain is about that long. This one this is from Michelle too, and she sent me an ATC card, and somehow it got stuck in the coin collection. And this is from Ann Lair, and she put all kinds of goodies on top of it, and then she foiled on top of them. There's a key and a safety pin and a watch and a star, and she that's cute. And this one's from Anne as well. And that's kind of like a little cluster and stapled together. Isn't that cute? Okay, I've got tons more, but I'm going to quit since the camera's throwing a fit. Let's see if I can get the little ones in first. Okay. I think they'll go down in there. Pack them in. I'm going to have to get me another Pringles can because this one's full. If I do another trade, I'll get another Pringles can. Joe won't have a problem with that. He'll get it for me. Don't you worry. Joe will get me a Pringles can. And these I sort of have slanted at the top because they are a little bit bigger. But that's okay. So there's some of my coins. Give you all examples on how to do it. So there. Now let's get back to this little guy. I'm going to take these stickers off. And I don't know where I got that dust from. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a little watercolor around the edge of my kitty cat. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll do it in a light blue. See what y'all been saying. Janet's going to bed. It's her bedtime. She lives in England. If anybody wants to put in their streams, your stream names and all that jazz, you're welcome to do that. We've got a lot of people in here that stream, and we like to watch each other. We do, we do. And we're a really good group. We have a great reputation, guys. Uh, of being a good group. So please, let's all stick together. Birds of a feather stick together. All right, that's working out. That looking okay? Okay. I think that's it for the background. We'll let it go at that. And we can always come back with a little bit of a pencil or something to color on top of that. Um, That's why we call it mixed media. So now I'm looking for we can work on my egg. We haven't finished the egg. We made an egg the other day. Uh, we used tissue paper. So we did one egg, and we're going to finish this one up tonight. So I'm going to look for my white pencil over here. See if I can find it. I'd love to have a Prisma one, but these are not Prismas. But I'm not going to give that. This is a peachy color. Peach. Don't want peach. How about this one? I've got Prang. I do have a white ink pen over here. And I also have like a chalk pen. This is a Posca pen. And then this one is something metallic. I'm not sure. But I've got an ink pens, and I've got a paint pen. Also have, what's this one? This is a metallic. This is like a silvery color. Looking for the chalk one. I've got a chalk one too. This is a acrylic paint. We'll just see what we can do with these. It's enough to get started with anyway. Shake them up. So there's Angie. Angie's here tonight. Angie, what did Angie say? I'll go back and find you. What did you say, Miss Angie? Said hi. You just said hi. My name is the Cutter Upper, and I have a video, just one. Yeah, go and watch Angie's videos. She's real cool. She's real good. She's real good. So I'm going to try using a pencil. Oh, I didn't go to the middle of that, but I can do a light blue pencil and get down in there. Since I didn't get all the paint down in there, I'll just do it with a pencil. See, there's all kinds of ways to do your art. And I love it that we get to use a variety. Variety is the spice. I didn't get sharpened. So here's the blue pencil, and it looks just like that blue paint. You can't even tell the difference. was wanting to put something like this here, like a bed. That he's laying in his cat bed. Mm-hmm. We'll see. Let's try this one. I can't tell that it's working. I can't tell a bit. I'm just pretending that it's working. I can't tell the difference. Okay, that's enough of that. I need a pink for his nose. We can go ahead and glue his spots on. Like that. And we could probably use uh, thinking the blue for his eyes. They're just little beady eyes, but that's okay. We're not going to hold it against him. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to go over the outline because I touched it with the white paint and it covered the black up, so I'm going to redo it. Like that. Like that. We're almost done. Almost. I think that looks good. Okay, that's enough of that. And the black dots, let's get his dots back on. If I can find them all. And the halvesies, there's some halvesies. I think that's all of them. So let's put them back on here. One there, one there, one there. Oh, he's cute. I think he looks cute. I need that pink pencil back. And I'll do a little in his ears. Just a little. All right. I think his whiskers need darkened. All right, that's it. Let's glue them down. Okay.
I didn't see any mail for you.
No mail
No
today.
mail. Well,
What a sad
what you
day.
what you cooking? Cooking.
No, cooking up the kitty cat here.
What
I haven't been
what
cooking
you
anything.
you cooking anything?
Mm.
You
Did you
got
turn everything off in there?
I never turn anything on.
Okay. Double check. Better to double check. Okay. So I've got some stickers here. These didn't work. That one didn't work.
It smelled like you had an iron on or something.
Nope, I don't have. I do have a hot glue gun on,
That's it.
but it's not touching anything.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that?
So this is a Posca pen. Don't think I need it for anything really. I was going to try to do something here, but I'm not real sure. I'll just put the stickers there. Okay, so let's see which ones we want to use. I do like this soulful. I think if I outline it in black, I could even put it on a piece of black paper. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put it on a piece of paper and cut it out. I'll cut them out with the big scissors. So that makes it look bright, makes it more fancy. Fancy smancy. So I've got some blackberries, and I think this might be wheat. There's some sticks. I think I'll stick with the flowers because this looks like lavender, and some roses, and I got leaves. So what do I want to do? I can still put these leaves in maybe. Look all right. Is that good enough? I still want a pillow. I gotta have a pillow. Let me see what I can do. Let's just see what we can do. going to make a pillow. I'm going to make it up. We're going to make a pillow. And it's going to start out like this. Yep. So it's going to start out with. So it's going to be kind of like a cloud, but it's going to be a fluffy pillow. We'll move the flowers. We're just making it up as we go. Yeah, we are. So it's kind of like, you know how you have fluffy cat clouds? Well, this is going to be a fluffy pillow. And it's going to go right up there. Yeah, that's what it'll look like. And this has got to go right there because it's got to cover that up. So we're just going to glue this here and this one here. That'll be all right. And then we've got some more over here. It's just a fluffy pillow. And right here. Like that and like that. We'll do it. We're going to do it. Okay. Make it all blend in. So, let's put this on like that. Like that. What do y'all think? Does it look like a pillow? What else? You think it looks okay? Speak now, forever hold your peace. I dropped it. Can't use it if I dropped it. Okay, I think I'm going to quit then. So I made the pillow, utilized that card. Now I can put some of my flowers down here. Now, what do y'all say? Come on. I had it and then I let go of it. Here we go. I'm going to use some of these little flowers down here because we got them. Okay. Okay, I can't get this one off. There's a way to do it. You have to hold your mouth right to get it off. Got to use the blackberries. Got the blackberries. Okay. How's that? So, let's put a date on it and move on. Let's go and decorate our, can we decorate our egg? This kitty cat is soulful. Now, we did that, and that's that. I think it looks pretty cool. So, what else are we going to do tonight? Shall we work on our egg? I've lost the little baggie. I have a little baggie on my desk that has all of the glass in it. This is all chipped glass, and I don't know if I can find it. But I do have a little bit of them in here that I found. Um, that I found. Is Cindy still in here? I'll show you my little booklet I got from Andrea or Anitra. Anitra, I think is how you pronounce her name. And in Cindy's trade. Okay, I don't see any of the rest of the glass. So I don't know where the glass is. I've lost it. Oh, did I put the date on it? I don't think I did. But we got that much glass we could use for now. We can use it. We're going to put the date on my... Whoop, don't break the egg. Wouldn't it be the first time? Crack an egg. There. That makes it better. Okay, now, found some more tissue paper, but I do not see the little baggie of the rest of the chipped glass. It's in a baggie. Keep thinking I'm going to see it. I keep thinking, ooh, this is that luster gold. So what we will do is use the glass that I have. Did I see it? That's not it. I just thought maybe I'd see it, but I don't. So, okay. So anyway, in this little box, I've got some glass, and I want to look for my chicken book. I've got these little pieces of glass here to glue on here. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue and put some more glass on here. And the thing about the glue is it's liquid, and the glass is kind of heavy, so it kind of slides. It kind of slides down off of the egg. So what I did is, after I got the first little bit on, I've got it to hold so nothing slides off this side. And like that. So I can put these little sea glass on here, and they're just little chips, but hopefully once I get it going, it'll be easier to put them on. I'm hoping I won't have to do every single one by hand, but if I have to, I'll do it. If only if I have to. But they slide right down there next to each other, which is good. So I've got that much on. This is going to be a decorated Easter egg. So if I let that dry a little bit, get it halfway dry, then I can add some more. So I'm just going to sit this over here in a safe spot. We'll let that dry. And now I want to look for my chicken book. And I think I might know. I have a hunch on where it might be. Here's another piece of paper that I did last night. And this is a tissue paper that Dee Dee sent me as a prize. And I can use this for something in my art. And this is a box of some flower stamps that I had. Here's another tub of flowers. That kind of looks like the flowers I cut out on the tissue paper. So there was some more paper clips. And I'm getting there. Getting down there to the bottom. I've got a drawer down here that the second drawer, I can't get to it because the top drawer's got too much stuff on the top of it. Where I use the drawer as a table. I use it as a little table. So if I can just shut it a little bit, I can pull the second drawer out, which has books in it. And there is my chicken book. Found it. I've got other books in here too, but that's fine. We're going to just work on the chicken book right now. So I can pull all that back out, put my drawer back out, sit my stuff on the drawer. There's a reason for all my madness. And some of these need to be put away. These boxes over here. This can be put away on the shelves. And I haven't done it yet. But here's what I was looking for. And we will look at it for a minute. And I've got some chickens laying around. I've got a couple of black chickens. I got this one. And there was another one. Did I lose it already? I think I did. But at least we found one. And these were in those tissue papers that Dee Dee sent me. So here we got some things started. So I could put this in here somewhere. Just going to put it right there. I'm going to use my glue stick for tissue paper because it's not real thick. Ooh, I could put it right there. That's where it needs to go. So I'll put that down. And when I find the other one, it was laying around here. If I come across it, it can go in the chicken book. Now, this here came from Angie. She sent me a pretty little card. And I think I've already put them in here. But I'm going to put her card, I'm going to put it in the back. Because it's personal. It's a handmade card by Angie. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So that's that. And then, I've got some other chickens in here that we've had to put in. And I'm going to put them in just randomly. Randomly put them in the chicken book. Let's skip around a little bit. And I need to also go in here and tear out, I need to tear out some pages. Turn a few and tear a few. Because if you don't, the book will be too, it'll be a crocodile book. And that means, now see, that's a picture. I don't know if I want that in there or not. It's not a chicken. So we'll do turn 2 and tear 2. so the chicken book won't be too fat. And this is a Reader's Digest, Circle of Pearls. It's a Reader's Digest book, condensed book, and I bought these online. I think I paid about, I don't know, 75 cents a piece for the books and then shipping. So you can buy these books. You can get them at different places. People sell them. And but make sure you don't pay too much for them. You don't want to pay too much for them. But any book will do. But I like the Reader's Digest because of the size. So let's see what's in here. A tag. This is one of Cindy's tags. Did Cindy make this one? I think she did. Yep, she did. And it went into my chicken book because it's a chicken tag. So yep. And here's some more chickens. This was a napkin, and here's a chicken. I don't remember making all these, but this was done back in January. And I remember doing cockle-doodle-doo. And here's some of the chickens that've been mailed to me. And some of them are from Angie. And then I got some fabric from Esther. See if I can find it. If I can find it, it's right here. Esther sent me some goodies, and I'm still getting them out and using them. But anyway, out of this fabric, I'm going to cut out some of these chickens. And I think I'm going to use my pinking shears. I've got fabric shears that say nope, material only. And I'm going to cut out some of these chickens. And I don't know how many there are before they repeat. Like this one and this one match. And then this one and this one match. But I think I could cut out most of them and put them all throughout the book. And I'm just going to go for the whole ones. And just do a little trim job. And these are stiff, so they're going to make me work. They're going to make me work. So I got to cut them out a little bit. A little fiddly. Just a little fiddly, I tell you. But I think we can do it. And some of them have little flowers on the fabric. So I'll try to get a little flower with them if I can. And this one I'll have to trim it up. Like that. And they're going to be wonky. A little wonky. So we need to think of chickens. Okay, so what would be good in a chicken book? If you were going to do a chicken book, what else could we put in the chicken book besides chickens that's related? Make you use your brain. Like a chicken coop? A pig. Juju would put a pig with her chickens. I would reckon any kind of farm animal. Do the chickens hang out with the cows and all of them? A nest? Oh yeah. I could do nest. I've got the what do you call that yellow grass. I got some hay. It looks like the Easter hay. Like the Easter grass, but I think I got some yellow. I'm not going to keep the halvesies. We don't need the halvesies. Being picky. Going to be picky. So that'll go in the chicken book. So let's go over and get the grass out. See if I can find the grass. The chicken grass, the chicken hay. So I'm going to put this in the back of the book. To finish up later. Can't do it all at once. So I took out some of these papers here. Take out some more paper. Tearing some out. And I probably have some chicken napkins. So let's go back over here. Look, I could color these. There's some more chickens. I could put one here. And I'll have to put some wax paper down, because this will come through the fabric and it will glue to the other page. So I'll have to put something slicky down there. Like this. Like that. So we got that in there. All of these up here have chickens on them. I could put another one up here. We're not prejudiced on where they go. Yippee! We're working on the chicken book. Do 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 do. And I'll save a little bit of this text paper, but I don't need a whole lot of it because I can get it. I've got it everywhere. I've got plenty of it over here, so I don't need to keep it, all of it. Let me get some more waxy paper. So let's see if we can cut this up a little bit. Let's see if that'll work. We'll put one there. One there. We'll go back here. We'll put some of these fabric ones back here. Spread them out through the book. And this one here, it needs, oh, we can also get, I've got real bird seed outside, but I could also use like mustard seed for bird seed. We can throw them down some cracked corn. They like cracked corn. Now I don't know what possesses me to collect, but every time I see something, I say I'm going to collect, and I'm just going to keep just a little bit, and this is all that I have of it. I don't have oodles and oodles of it, so I thought this would be great for the. Oh, thank you. Okay, Michelle, I'll get to you after the show. Thank you, dear. Thank you, honey. You'll like us. You'll like us. You get to put pictures in of things that you've done. So what I'm going to do is just lay down some of this ruffled, and you can make this with scissors, and stuff, cut up paper and stuff. But doesn't it look cute though on the bottom of your page? Shoot, I can get it to quit sticking to my fingers. So doesn't that look cute? And you can still take and you can still put some dots and stuff to make it look like uh, you know, speckled. Just a little. Didn't have to have a whole lot, just a little. So so a lot this is going to go a long way, it's all that I have. So anytime I see if I get a package and it has this grass in it, I always add to the colors if I find any. So I have a little collection and I have a little fetish with my grass. So I'm just going to put a little piece of paper here to keep it from sticking to the next page. I'll go back to the ones we did up here and see if it needs any grass, any hay, the straw, and we can make a nest. And I have made nests out of this stuff. Um, it's not hard to do. It's fiddly, but it's not hard to do. As a matter of fact, let's make a nest right here. And here's what I'm going to start off doing. when I think of a bird's nest, I think of brown, like brown twigs. So I've got this um, envelope. It was from Dana, and I'm just going to take this and just do some um, twigs. So I've got some sticks here, and And I'm just going to take and put some glue down. And so I kind of want to make a circle because it's going to be a nest, right? Then we can make an egg. Oh, yeah, we could do, I've got the eggshells right here. We can do some eggshell art. Woohoo! Yeah, we'll do that too. But the nest is going to have um, things like this. And I cut some out over here. So this is the twigs in the nest. Make a, we're going to make a real a real um, a real nice nest. That's what we're going to do. So you can see how nesty it's looking. It's looking quite nesty. We'll have a chance for this glue to dry, and we'll add some more. I'm adding another layer to it. And you can also use book tape. The book you can use book paper, or um, and I have a pair of scissors that shreds my paper. Mm-hmm. I'll find them. They're in here. There they are. They're back there. I've got these scissors here so you can see what it's going to do. See how that works? Just only used it 3 times. That's all I need. And it's a different shade of text paper in my stash, from my stash. This is from another book. It says the Apaches at first were very much afraid of the snorting monster. They had, when they had grown used to it, they thought it would be easy to capture. It must have been a buffalo, a monster. Hmm. So anyway, I'm just going to put some more glue on here. Little dabs and a little bit more nesting material. And I'll put some of the yellow on top of this. Yeah, we can make some eggs, real eggs. Does that look like a nest? Can you tell? Get some yellow ones in here. So I could have a yellow piece of paper and shred it and make my own grass. So I can throw that bag of grass away. Did you hear that? Do you think I should? But then I can't bring out a bag of grass. I can't bring out the bag of grass. So I'm putting the yellow on top. I thought about felting an egg tonight, but I didn't think that would be very entertaining. It wouldn't be very fun. It wouldn't be very much fun for you guys. I do felt. Uh, I could try to felt a rabbit or something, I suppose. So I've got a little bit of yellow on there, and I think that's quite enough. We can do anything we want. So I'm going to hang on to that. So let's look in here to see if we can find any eggshells that are oval. Oval, yeah, like an egg. Of course, we could put some broken eggshells in there and they hatched. The only thing is, it's not going to be easy to find an oval egg because they break straight. But that one kind of looks like an egg. Look at that. I'm gonna consider that an egg. The thing about it is it's concaved, so you got to make sure you get enough glue up underneath it. So, oh, look, there's a brown egg. Let's see if we can't pretend it's round. Yeah, that's round enough. We're not going to be prejudiced about an odd shape, are we? Well, they're tucked up underneath the straw. They're up in the nest. You can't see the brown. Yeah, we got some eggs. Does anybody else ever do any eggshell art? Angie's upset. Well, we'll get over it. Yeah, it's just all right. It's just cracked a little bit because they're getting ready to hatch. But I tell you, it's not too bad of an oval. It's not too bad at all. You do the best you can with what you got. If that's what you got, that's what you get. I think it looks great. I dropped it. It's down in there somewhere. Yeah. So this little hen here, Henrietta, she's been going over to the other nest and she's gathering all of their eggs and bringing them over to her nest so she can lay on them. So that's why she's got white and brown eggs. She's she's stealing them. They do that. Okay, this is one of Angie's chickens because I got her name right here. So we're just going to put a little piece of paper here. I think that's adorable, guys. Adorable. It's one of my favorite books. The chicken book. So let's go back over here. And I had another little egg, another little chicken over here. And we can put some straw down here on the ground. See if she's picking through the straw, the grass. Okay. Chop it up a little bit like that. All right. um, I made this yesterday on Dana's channel. It's a flutter. Is Cindy in here? Cindy needs to see this because she could do it with their kids. Um, it's a good, a butterfly story, and you just put it on a clothespin. I know it's kindergarten, but she's got little 3-year-olds. Anyway, they can make their butterflies, and you glue them onto the sticks, and they flutter, and they could go flutter around on Easter morning, because that's when the butterfly comes out of the cocoon and is free on Easter morning. So anyway, I did that. I saw it on YouTube, and I went nuts because I like doing corny things like that. And I have no idea how I had it up here. I have no idea. So I wanted Cindy to see it because she always does crafts for her kids. Mm-hmm. All right, let's try that. Nope. All right, we'll put it over there. Okay, so let's see what else I can do is I can get out my napkin book. I've got a couple of napkin books, and I can look for some chicken napkins. I've had quite a few over the years, but I have no idea where they all are now. Uh, but if you don't have one of these books to put your napkins in, you need to make you one. It's a children's book, and I covered it with napkins, and I put some string around the center of it, gutted the book, and then inside under the strings, I put all the layers of napkins, so I have them organized, and I can see what I have. And it's just a good way to find your napkins on your desk. And this is the center of the string that's wrapped around the base. And so they're not glued in or anything, and I can get them out anytime I want, and I can look through. I have one for holidays as well. I think I've got a Christmas one over there, and I was doing an Easter one. But anyway, these are just mixed napkins, and I have had napkin trades before, and we can do that sometime. If you want to have a napkin trade, that's where we send our partner 5 different napkins, and then they send you 5 different napkins back, and they're different. And that's how you get the variety. Here's an Easter one. Easter's going to be here. We need to do a couple of Easter pages. They come right out. And you can put some in as well if you need to. So right now I'm kind of looking for, oh look, there's some eggs. We could put this in the chicken book. It's a nest. We can put some of those in there, and we can put one of my chickens on it. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's beachy things in here, and all kinds of napkins. I've had these napkins for a long time. There's some up here in the front that are just laying here. So, looking for roosters is what I'm looking for. And there's none in this book, but I have more. So now that I found now that I found the chicken book, I can start collecting chickens. So this is how you do it. You put something on there to tie it, and then it's on on your desk as a as a book, and they're at your fingertips. So let's see, what else have I have over here? I did have a chicken book over here. Let's see if I can get to it without having a craft lunch. And I just saw it. And I've given out all of the chickens in this chicken book. I think I might have one or two left. And I can put them in this book. Is that it? Yep, here it is. So I've got this book. I'm letting this dry over here. So I've got this book to play in. Coloring Cluckers. And so I've given one of these books, I've given out all of the chickens in it. And this book is, I had two books, and I think Margaret sent them to me. So so that'd be cute to put in the book. All of these will be putting in this book. Baskets, we can draw some baskets. And see, like this page here, I would cut all of these out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd cut 7 out and have 7 chickens. He's cute. They're cute. There's 4. They would look good. And see, I could get another flower napkin and put in front of some of the chickens' decorations. Like this guy here. He's hilarious. So let's take one of these guys out and see what we can do. There's 4 of them roosting. I'm just going to have to pick one because I don't have a preference. I don't. So this has got to stay close to this book. They have to go together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color this. I'm going to lay this over here to the side, and we're just letting this grass down here dry out just a little bit before we shut the book on it. I've got a piece of wax paper for it. But here, let's just see if we can just get our pencils out. And I want to get the yellow one and do some of these flowers down here and like yellow flowers. I'm going to color this really, really fast. Not going to take too much time. Here's a yellow flower. This is called speed coloring. Do y'all know how to speed color? Color. I'll show you how to speed color because I do everything fast. I just don't know. I just don't want to take my time like I'm supposed to. I just don't want to do it. So then I take another shade, like a pink or an orange, and I kind of go around it and highlight it. And then you use pink and orange and yellow together. And then I'll do a green for the leaves. So I'm kind of going around the yellow. Then I'm going to get a pink. Then I'll get a pink one. I want to get a light pink. If I can find that's orange. I want a lighter pink. Like this one. So I'm mixing pink in with the orange. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done it this way before in my entire life. Just making a disclaimer there. I'm going to make believe it's going to look great. And if you don't try, you'll never, 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 never know. So I did a little bit of pink. And now I'm going to go with the greens. And I'm going to do with several shades of green. This is a Vert, V-E-R-T, Vert something green. It's kind of a mint green. And so we're just doing some of these greens, flowers, the leaves around it. And then we're going to cut it out. So these edges won't matter. And then I'm going to use another green. And I love blending two shades together, 2 or 3 shades. That makes me super, super happy. And like I said, I'm going to cut them out, so it doesn't matter about the edges. Edges don't count when you do it this way. Okay, so I can get another green. Get a third one. Let's get a third green. And this is like a lime. So I'm just really just haphazardly scribbling it in, scrubbing it in. I'm scrubbing it in. And then you're going to take that yellow again and go over top of it again. And I don't know if you got any more than one yellow or not, but I think all of my yellows are pretty much the same. So I'm going to go back over this orange and the pink around the yellow flower, and it'll push that yellow, it'll push the orange and the pink back underneath it like, and it's going to give it a great blend. Just saying, it's going to look great. Making it all up as I go, but it's looking good to me. I'm loving it. So I used 7 pencils to get this look. And now I'm just going to trim it out. I'll start over here. And you can do your leaves any way you want. If you want to just do it like a Ricky Rack type grass. And it'll be just fine for our book. I'm telling you, it looks great. It's my style. this is my style. Nothing fancy, but fun, easy. I'm loving it. Makes me happy. I'm making all the endorphins tonight in my art room, being happy. Now I'm going to do the chicken here in a minute, but I'm cutting these flowers out first. There we go. Here we go. Looks awesome to me. It looks good. So I'm just going to take this rooster here and just roughly cut it out. I haven't colored it yet. So I'll color him, and I can get rid of all that extra paper. And he's going to be, what color is he going to be? What colors can we use? I know there's some brown. Is this brown? We could put some brown on him. And he's going to be blended too. This is like a red brown. So there's a red brown there. And we're going to add more colors to them. So what would be good with this? Some yellow, and he's going to have some red. Is this all this is red, isn't it? Or this is red, just this one, and his cone. This is not red too, is it? Goldie, Juju, is this part red too? This one right here underneath his neck, or just the top cone and the gobbler? And they could be like an orangey red too. It doesn't have to be all red. It's just an attention getter. It's red too? Okay. Fancy Smancy. He is hunting. He is on the hunt. We're going to have some fertile eggs tomorrow, guys. with him out here. I'm going to give him some orange. I don't know about his face. What about his face? They don't have double wattles. Can their face be yellow? The beak? Sometimes their beaks are kind of white. I'll make them yellow. I'll make them real bright. Different colors for the face and the skin. Okay. I gave it a two-tone. He's gonna be bright, that's for sure. He's a new breed. We can make him a new breed. My pencil is completely wore down. Chickens and waffles. Boy, I was telling Joe I was hungry for French fries tonight. I don't know if he's gonna make me any or not. Don't know. But there he is in all his glory. He's going to be peeking up out of these flowers. He's coming up out of the flowers. So let me trim him out a little bit. I do have some littler scissors. But I'm gonna fumble through with these. These are good scissors too. But I can do it. I'm pretty good at it too. Or so I think. Just me thinking that. Just me. Oh, I am so glad I found the chicken book. I'm just going to smooth this all down here because they were in some flowers down here. We can get rid of all this extra stuff. And then this coloring book, I have intentions of cutting the front of the book out too, and put it in my chicken book too. But I hate to cut it off when I'm not finished with the book yet. But hey, I can do it. And there's 4 pictures right there. I can cut them out and put them in my chicken book too. So this is going to go a long ways. The chicken book's going to be around for a little while for me to do a bunch of these to put in it. So this is going to be 1 page. So I've got this. See, the glue is almost dry, so I can turn the page. I've got wax paper on it, so I'm just going to go back over here. And I've been putting in things that as people send them to me. And so what I'm going to do here is this guy. He's going to be coming out. Got to be over here on this side of the page. So he's going to be coming out like this. He's going to be peeking out and say, Ollie, Ollie, oh, come free. Here I am. He's hiding. So I think that looks fine. So that's what we're going to do. Slather on a little bit of glue. Now, I'm not one of these type of people that have to have every single millimeter glued. No. We don't need that much glue. This is fine. We just rub it in. And then this guy here, he's going to go up underneath this one. Like that. And he goes, here I am, girls. Come and get me. Ready or not, here I come. Here he comes. Now, he would look good if he was outlined a little bit in the book. So, I could either do it in pencil or in pen. Like this. So I can just sort of outline them a little bit. This is a black gel pen, and it's a thicker line, and it takes a little bit to dry. You gotta let it dry. And it does, unless you let it dry overnight, it will bleed. Now, I don't know if it'll bleed tomorrow. I have to do a test to see if it bleeds after it's completely dry, because it's a thick ink and it takes a while for it to dry. So, what do y'all think about that? I like it. So, that is cool. Let's get me some meat. I'm going to date a couple of these because these are memorable. And see, I can always go back and say, okay, look, on April the 8th, there's a video on April the 8th when I did this, if you want to see how I did it. You see? That's handy to know. And then that one we did with the eggs, I think that's memorable too. So I'm going to put the date on it too. And one of the eggs stuck to the wax paper. Yep. That was one of the eggs that she swiped from another nest. Henrietta. Yeah, we know your little tricks of the trade. We know what you're up to. But she's just hatching them. We'll let her hatch them. Oh, I was watching a video on eggs and how they process them for the supermarket. They take the eggs and they wash them and they roll them down this thing and they roll down and they size them, the little ones and the big ones and the bigger ones. And that's how they grade the eggs, just by the size. They go through a light that sees whether or not it's clear or if there's a baby hatching. And it's all done electronically, and they have like a tray of the eggs, and then the computer tells them which one has volume, so that it's a chicken forming. So they'll pluck those out and put those over, so that they'll go over, and they put them in another place, and they warm them, they put them in an incubator, and they're on another tray now for the eggs for the babies, and then every hour they're tilted. Every hour they'll tilt it the other way to give them movement because the chicken in the real nest moves them around, and I don't know what it helps in the development of the chickie. Yeah, and then they go in and they can predict when they're going to hatch. And then when they hatch, they're on they're on a belt, one of these belts or trays, and they go through, and then the women, it can be women or men. There's another room where they all go to, and then they divide them into sexes, so they can tell which ones are which by the feathers in their wing. If the feathers are short and not very long, that's a girl, and if they're long, they're a boy. And they separate the chickens. So that's how they do it in the factory. So isn't that fun? You all could Google things like that too and find out. It's fun to do. So yeah. So anyway, we have been working in this for at least an hour, and I'm really really happy of what we've done. I thought that turned out really cute. Did I take a picture of it? I'm going to take a picture of it. I'll put this egg over here. So I'll go back over to our other egg um, that we've got over here drying. Let's see where it is. Oh, it got knocked off, but nope, they're all still on there. That's okay. They're ready for another set of glass. Okay, we can do it. I've got more over here. So we've been multitasking tonight. So I'm real happy with the chicken book, and I've got some more of those chickens laying over here. I could put some on the front of the book too. Let me get another layer of this glass on here, decorating this egg. Of course, I would pick the hardest thing to do for the egg. This is on a scale of 1 to 10. This is a 10 in difficulty because it takes time. It takes time, uh, patience to do. So I'm putting some glass on there. This is just chipped glass that I bought from craft store. I've had it for over a year. The glass, and I just have never had a time to get it on here. See, this one's moving down. It's slippery when wet. So that's what it's going to look like when it gets finished. And I will try to find the rest of the glass. They're in a little baggie on this desk. Might be on the floor. I'll have to look. So I'm just going to, that's as much as I can do right this second, and I'm going to prop this up and in a safe spot. And we could put some of this in our book. And I'm going to try to put some of these chickens on the front of the book. So I don't need these. Still got 2 more chickens here. This came off of a bag or something. It was a plastic bag, a gift bag or something. I can't remember. Somebody gave it to me. So let's lay that there and lay my egg right there. It's top heavy. Okay. Let's try right there. I need an egg cup. Yep. I'll have to let it I'm gonna have to let it go this way. It's top heavy. Bottom heavy. It's something heavy. Let's see if I can tape would work. Okay. So we're going back to the chicken book. Chicken! And we're going to put some of these back on the front. Let's see where I could cut it out a little bit better. I think I will. I'll trim them out. And if you look at some of these, they're like fabric and doodles. Some of them got doodles on them. This one looks like it's got doodles. And we can do that to one of our chickens too. We can do a doodling a chicken. So I'm going to put him right there because I want him on there. And we've got this egg napkin. And we can take some of these eggs and stick them down here too. There's an apple, but we can put an egg over there by the apple. I don't have a problem with that. What's on the back? Oh, we got plenty of stuff to do on the back too. So this nest has 4 different nests. So what we can do is, oh, we're going to take a nest. I'm going to take one of the nests out. Taking it out. And you can use a little damp, wet brush to cut it out as well. But this has got some flowers with it, so I'm going to take some flowers. Some Easter flowers. Like that. Like that. And we're going to put it in the book. Let's give it a page of its own. And I'm going to use the glue stick. I hear my kitty cat. So it's just going to go down there like that. Like that. And I get a piece of wax paper. Put it in. And then another one. We'll get another one here and steal an egg or two. See if I can get an egg. It may not show up. I hear you. I do hear you. What are you crying about? What are you crying about? You want to go out? You hungry? See, I can put an egg down there. right there. And Gertrude's going to come over and steal it, put it in her nest, because she likes to collect eggs. So, I'm bouncing tonight, aren't I? I've got two more badges here, or egg chickens here. Let's see if I can find a spot to put this one. I have to use this good glue because this is plastic. It may not even take to this thing. But we'll find out next time we get into it. Cutting edge. Maintenance. Conditioner. Must be hair. It must be a hair product. And three-way scratch. Oh wow, that sounds like a lottery ticket. Yeah. So there. Now we got those in here. Do a doodling chicken. Yeah, we will. We will. We're going to do one. Let's go back over here. Yeah, this is the good. Okay. All right. We can do a doodling chicken. Let's get one started. I won't be able to finish it tonight, but I will start it. And I have done some pretty good doodlings. And let's look at one that I think that would be cute. He's got a shirt on. I could doodle his shirt. Let's try it. Just out of curiosity. Now, do I want to? I can doodle it like a blue denim. So I'm going to try to do a blue denim shirt. I don't know, but I'm going to try. And I'll try to do some doodlings on them. Now I have to have a super pointed pencil. And I'm going to try to doodle the stitching. I wonder. Oh, I do. I do have some fine tip markers. Let me just go and get those if they're available. Let's see if I can find them. They're the thin tipped Sharpies is what they are. The fine tips. Yeah, ultra fine tips. That's what I need. That's what I need. I've had them a long time, so they're probably all mixed up. But we'll just wing it because I want the little ones. That's a Sharpie. Okay. And Sharpie will go through this paper. So I have to have a different paper underneath it. We might get it together tonight. But I had some other fine tips that were narrower. Narrower. Is that a word? Narrower? I'll have to look for them. But this is a new tip, and it's not wore down or anything. So I'm going to try using it, but it bleeds into the paper. I can see it bleeding because it's good and juicy. I've had them forever. So that's what I'm trying to do, is to give him a stitch. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know if this is really what I want to do, because these are uh, okay. It looks like it's bandaged up. That's what he looks like. Okay, let's try something else. I'm trying to think what would be good to do his doodling his shirt, and I think I'll do it in shades of blues and greens. So these are like donuts. Okay. I'm doodling. But I tell you what, I'm going to have to quit because I'm getting tired. And I don't do real good when I'm tired. That's one fly chicken. That's right. He's fly. He is fly. Now, this is a brown, but it looks purpley. Let's make his gobblers out of this. It's too brown. We'll just outline them. And then, yeah, we'll outline them and I'll go to another shade of red, or I don't really have a red in here. I've got a purpley, pinky. And what I could do, I could still use my pencils. And I'll show you how. Because they, it's called mixed media. That's what you call mixed media. See, that doesn't look too bad. Well, it's been one chicken of a night. We have been playing chicken tonight. This is like a burgundy. This is like his hair on his head, his bouffant. And if you use that one and then find another red one and go over top of it, it looks good. I hear my kitty cat. I do. Are you wanting me? Yeah. Are you insisting? Are you insisting? Huh? And if you don't like that, we'll just get another red and go on top of it until we're happy. Because it looked like it had a little bit of an orangey red to it, but that's okay. This guy here looks like he's been down at the car show. Mm-hmm. Driving around them old timey, one of those old pickup trucks. Chevy. Yeah, one of them old Chevy trucks. That's what he looks like. Yeah, it's his mohawk. Yeah, he's looking all cool and everything. Like he's been down at the diner drinking coffee. That's all right. I like that. He's got a blue denim jacket on. With donuts. Mm. Yeah, he's got a blue denim jacket with a donut shirt on. Okay. I'm about ready to say that's enough. We have really been creative tonight. Let's give him a silvery feathers. He's an older one. An older He's got silver hair. Yeah, he's in the what is it, the silver shoe club, or isn't that the organization, the silver shoes, where they it's the elderly that go and they do their little walk and exercising with their silver shoes on. Mhm. Silver spoon. He aged really well. He got gray hair. Gray feathers. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good in his old age. Yeah. And then we got all these feathers to do yet. Good gravy. We're not going to get him finished tonight, that's for sure. But he's going to be cute. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tear him out. He don't have to go back in the book because he's done pretty much. He's ready to be finished. So let me see. What can I do with his other side? We can continue with the donuts with a different pencil. green donuts. It's a guy thing. We'll just call it a guy thing. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut him out. There's got to be something else I should do on his shirt, but I don't know what. I don't know what. Nothing pipes out to me. The green. I could maybe do blue. I don't think that's going to look good, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's a turquoisey blue. Now we can also go into the magazines and look for a model, a male model, and cut their clothes, cut the head off, and put the rooster's head in behind clothes on real clothes. We can try to look for some pictures out of a magazine. Here we go. We got some color coordination going on over here. Okay. So, we'll make him handsome. We'll make him real handsome. So I better clean my desk up or I'm not going to be able to get to it. If I clean it up now, I can do a lickety split and get it cleaned up fast. Faster than I could if I was doing it without assistance. So anyway, let's go ahead and see if I can't cut this guy out a little bit. And I'm going to have to quit. It's time to go. It's 9 o'clock. So you guys, thank you for coming out tonight and playing with me. This is Tuesday, so I will be back on Thursday night, and we're going to do the same thing. If I don't have something else lined up, we will do the same, which I kind of like doing the same things. We're having fun doing it. We're together. We're doing it together. So, yeah, he's ready for a night on the town, buddy. He's ready for Wednesday night bingo. Uh-huh. Yeah, he'll be going out to bingo tomorrow night. So I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves and had some good fellowship. I don't know who else is going to be on, but I will see you guys in the chat rooms, of course. Of course. Juju will be coming on in here a little bit. So we're going to have to get her to start coming on at 9 o'clock. That way, instead of 11 o'clock, she'd be, 9, 10, 11. You see? She could stay on till 11 or 12. But Juju will be on in a little bit here, so we'll give her time to get things straightened out and see what she's going to do for us tonight. I love what she does. I want to do everything she does. That's one thing about watching other people. I just want to do what they doing. Yeah. I can't do everything, though I do try. So I just have that little bit right there to cut, and he'll be ready. He'll be ready for the book. Almost. Come on, you can do it, Beth. You can do it. Good. I did it. I did it. So shall we put him in the chicken book since we have it? Come on. Where you going to go, mister? Where you going to go? Let's tear some pages out. We got to tear out some more pages. We don't need all these pages in here. All right, let's get him in. He's going to have to be, we'll have to cut his shirt off a little bit more. We can do that. So he's going to have to be on a double page. So we'll make him a crease. And that's how he's going to go in there. Just like that. So all I have to do is get some of that glue stick down in here. Like that. And over in here. Like that. Like that. There it is. Get some of his feathers down. Don't want to ruffle his feathers tonight. Nobody. Not with a sharp beak like that. We don't want to ruffle his feathers. So there it is. And we did it. So I just need to find the lid to this. Right there. And I think I'll just stop. I think I'll stop here. I think I will stop right here. So that's going to be it for the night, guys. I've had a great time with you guys. So I'll see you Thursday, okay? If you need me, you can message me. I'll talk to you all later. Thank you. Good night.